Welcome to another episode of Milton in Miami, and today we're going to be doing an expose of Armstrong Jazz House, a local neighborhood gem and a new business that has live music 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I'm really excited to show you this place because the music, the vibe, the ambiance, the food is fantastic, and I love that this is in the place that I call home, City of Miami. Welcome to Coral Gables. So our Armstrong Jazz House is renowned for its live jazz performances 7 days a week. And you've got a lot of varieties of different types of jazz and of style. What is important to you to have so many different options here for everybody?
Absolutely. So we are fully dedicated to the preservation of jazz. And although there are 135 different types or styles or genres of jazz, we focus on the fundamental, classic jazz, traditional jazz. And we do that 7 nights a week. We happen to have some Grammy Award winners that play here on a regular basis. Like Wednesdays, we have Paul Hawley, very well-known person. Sundays, we have Rafael Valencia, another Grammy Award winner, very famous. So we celebrate jazz, we want to protect jazz, and you have jazz here 7 nights a week. Never a cover charge, by the way.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, the music here is fantastic, but the food is also amazing. And Chef Jeremy Hastings, what's his secret? How do you come up with the menu, and how do you marry the music, the sounds, and the food?
I like to say our secret ingredient is love in everything we do. And when it comes to the food, most jazz clubs around the nation and around the world are not well known for quality food. It's more of the music and a little fast food. We said we want to elevate music, but we want to celebrate food, and we want to tell a story about the food. The food has to celebrate the roots of jazz. What is it? So it's French and it's Caribbean. That marriage is what we celebrate here. And so we have chef whose background French, but also African American, went to the #1 culinary institute in the nation, which is the New York Institute of Culinary, and is very passionate about developing these wonderful dishes. And so we have a variety from salads to burgers to steaks to chicken to fish, but everything with that jazzy essence, which is French Caribbean. Everything is organic, and we use the best ingredients. We're very proud about that.
I got to tell you, when I first came here the first time, which really spurred me to really come and have this interview with you, it was because not only was the ambiance and the music great, but the food was fantastic. And it all just worked. You know, it all just worked. And I was like, you know, I really need to tell more people about this place because it was great. It was really an experience. So thank you.
No, thank you so much about that. What we're trying to do with this is to inspire people. We truly believe, and it's scientifically proven, that jazz activates and it stimulates both hemispheres of your brain, and this releases the creativity hormone. So when you're already in this ambience, listening to jazz, but also enjoying a wonderful, delicious, healthy meal, you know, good ideas, good energy, it's just gonna flourish.
The story of jazz is deeply intertwined with the stories of immigrant families that come here into the city of Miami. Like, how are you using jazz to continue this tradition of deeply intertwined cultural and just influence and really opening these minds of the public with jazz here in Coral Gables?
So what's jazz? It's a mix of the African Americans, the French, Europeans, Spanish, and the Americans. All that we celebrate, and all that is what made jazz be what it is. A wonderful music that was born in America in 1704. So years later, here we are in Coral Gables, Florida, Miami, and it's a diverse, wonderful community from people from around the world. You know, with emphasis from people from Latin America, Caribbean, Europe, and even people from North America that have decided to find a place where they could live, work, and play. So it's, again, a melting pot of cultures, but that's really what jazz goes back to. Young people, old people, sophisticated people, people at an entry level, black, white, connect with jazz because it's a music that not only inspires to higher thinking, but also is a music that talks and blends cultures in a wonderful way.
Yeah, I think jazz really is a universal language. right?
It is.
Everybody's kind of hearing those tones, getting those same vibrations, and really feeling the music, experiencing the music. Yeah.
Wonderful, on point.
And so how are you bringing this to the people, the local people here? How are you bringing this to the neighborhood? How are you involving them all?
We want to grow organically and slow. So it's mainly word of mouth, right? You came, you loved it, you came back. You told 2 or 3 other people. I think that's the best and most organic way to grow. In addition to that, we like to think of ourselves as a friend of the community. So if there is a nonprofit or an entrepreneurship that want to host an event here, we will sponsor it. We will sponsor it for up to 40 people. Drinks, appetizers are on the house. We've done that for a lot of foundations and entrepreneurs. And I think people, when they get that kind of treatment, that kind of support, they remember it. They come back, they tell their friends. Of course, we do a little bit of social media, we do a little bit of digital marketing, traditional marketing, radio, you call it. But reality is about making that impact on a person. People will forget what you tell them. They'll never forget how you make them feel. And we put a lot of emphasis into making people feel special. From the time they walked inside the door and they see a red carpet, now they feel special. Then they're welcomed with a warm hot towel, to tell them welcome to a warm spot. And then from there, we do a lot of little things throughout the whole dining experience.
What special plans or upcoming events can jazz enthusiasts look forward to of what's coming here to Armstrong Jazz House?
So we want to connect the young and the old and everything in between. So for the young kids, we have a free children's program where they could have 10 free classes of any instrument they like, actually 5 different instruments that we have available on Saturdays. But then again, foundations or organizations could see us as a strategic ally. In addition to that, we're looking forward to our 1st year anniversary, and we want to have here in the beautiful city of Coral Gables, a wonderful jazz festival with about 12 different incredible jazz bands. So we're very excited. We're talking to local artists because we want to display more art in public spaces, plastic art in public spaces. So we're talking to the local authorities, and we want Coral Gables to keep beautiful. We want Coral Gables to keep growing when it comes to culture, arts, and relationships with the community.
Well, that sounds really exciting and fantastic, and I'm very, very happy to be here. And thank you so much, because this really is a blessing to the local neighborhood. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to get to your followers and tell them about this wonderful project that we're so excited about. Is culture, and we think that culture transforms people and transforms communities, and this is a form of culture.
Definitely. Thank you so much. So I want to thank Alfred Santamaria, CEO of Armstrong Jazz House, for giving us the time to really shine a spotlight on this wonderful business in the city of Miami. And really, they're bringing jazz to Miami. They're cultivating a new movement here, and it's so exciting. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. Like and subscribe below. Join our page. I'm going to bring you more content, more local businesses here in Miami. Join me next time.